There was a time and day where you could just mess around and play with people. Hey, what's up, girl? Like, whatever. Oh, yeah. And it's like, it wasn't a big deal. But because of certain people, the Harvey Weinsteins of the world on this side, and the Me Too movement of the world, and the cancel culture is like any little nitpicking fucking thing, the Twitter wars, the Twitter trolls will come after, cancel him. So, but like, I respect Catherine McPhee being like, yeah, this is not a big deal. It's all good. But people were approaching her basically saying, yeah, he inappropriately touched you. Like, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, they're trying to build a story.
They're trying to build a story.
They've made their move. Now they got to build the public opinion of it. And I think.
Speaking of building a story, Google Dave Portnoy, Washington Post. Did anyone, this is like breaking news.
No, I haven't.
Did anybody hear this?
No.
You heard about it?
Yeah, I heard about it.
What did you hear happened?
I just know that he cold called the Washington Post because they were going to be writing a story about him, which is typical. He's done stuff like that before. Yeah. And I didn't get to actually watch what the cold call was said or anything, but I know the primitive behind it.
So see if you can find like the best article for that, Malik, and then I'll read it. Mm-hmm. But you said that they're building a story.
They've done that before. Not Mr. Post, but someone did build a story on him before.
It happened with Tate. We're having it seeing what happened with Russell Brand before our eyes. Yeah. But you got to respect Dave Portnoy because he preemptively went out of his way to go on the offense. So allegedly, this is the story. Let me know when you have something, Malik. I'll try to recapitulate it. He's doing this big pizza event this weekend. Yeah. Okay? And the Washington Post, sort of a respected but liberal outlet, Jeff Bezos owns them, tried to do a hit piece on him. And they're like, this misogynist, asshole of a guy, he's doing these things. And they start to basically plant a story, and they were calling the sponsors of the pizza event to be like, is this who you're aligning yourself with? Do you know he said this, you said that? And he called the Washington Post, like he got wind of it, because one of the sponsors called him. You do realize that the Washington Post just called me, and they're trying to basically torpedo our event under the guise of misogyny or sexual deviancy or whatever. And he got wind, and he called the Washington Post. Here we go. Barstool CEO Dave Portnoy cold calls, where are we at? Cold calls Washington Post reporter to confront her about upcoming hit piece. That's Howard Stern, for those of you who don't know. I don't know why he's on the cover, but scroll down. I'm sure we'll see Dave Portnoy. Keep going. So there he is. I don't know if we have any video of him, but basically, keep going down.
That's a terrible shot.
Terrible shot, but so basically he, here it is. Hi, Emily.
Hi, just following up on this.
I think that's her response to him because it says from Emily.
Gotcha. Right. So what do we have here? Malik, help me out. You can talk. What am I looking at here?
Hi, just following up on this. We are planning to write about the festival and how some of the sponsors and participants have drawn criticism by seeming and associate themselves with Dave Portnoy, who has a history of misogynistic comments and other problematic behavior. I wanted to make sure that blank had a chance to respond to this, since the company is the most prominent of the partners of his festival. Thanks, Emily.
Gotcha.
Basically bullying them into...
He denied sending any kind of message before Portnoy read the message back to her. She has also posted email to Barstool's website. See if we have his response.
I think that's it up there.
Okay, here it is. The Washington Post just canceled the 10 a.m. call. Shocker. They proposed 5 a.m. instead. I said 10 a.m. Nothing. They refused what could suddenly be more important than this. The article has to come out on Friday, so they leave themselves a few hours before going to print. Basically, what he's saying is I caught wind that the Washington Post was writing a hit piece about me and my Pizza Fest, so I did what I need to do, and I went on the offensive. So you talked about building a storyline, and this is what they do.
Well, he's not protected anymore, too, though. He's not with Penn Gaming, so I think a lot of that, if you look at when the last time this happened to him, now he's on Barstool on his own.
He's back running the company. Like how long is that video, by the way? That tweet?
11 minutes.
11 minutes.
Play the first couple minutes.
Hey,
on
Emily,
2X.
this is Dave Portnoy calling. I'm recording you right now, but I've noticed a bunch of people. It seems like you're sending. We have this Pizza Fest happening on
2X?
Saturday, and you're reaching out to our advertisers, and you're basically sending an email that says, to the effect, Dave's a misogenic racist. Do you want to defend yourselves advertising at this event, right?
I'm sorry, what's your name, Dave? I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm the guy you're writing the article about, Dave Portnoy.
Oh, you're Dave Portnoy. Oh, hey, how are you?
Good.
Good. No, I'm not. I haven't said anything like that.
Well, I can read if you want. If you want, I can read what you actually sent. I have it.
Yeah, read, because I sent a bunch of notes, so I want to make sure I know which one.
Okay. We are planning to write about the festival and how some of the sponsors and participants have drawn criticism by seemingly to associate themselves with Dave Portnoy.
Cool. We already read that. So the bottom line is, he got wind of this. Oftentimes, you don't get an opportunity to call out the people that are about to call you out. Shout out to Portnoy figuring this out. I just heard about this
a few minutes ago.
right before the show.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, all of a sudden the hunted become the hunter. But this is what's going on out here. This whole misogyny. We got to get them. We got to attack them. If you're ruining our narrative, whether that's pharma, globalists, military industrial complex, cable news, traditional mainstream media, feminist agenda.
I think
There's
it's
an agenda
ironic
at play
they
here.
had a woman writing the article, like trying to kind of feed into the like sisterhood of the traveling bullshit.
I don't find it ironic at all. I find it actually apropos. Like, let's get this woman, in the name of misogyny, to go attack him. I'd feel fucking weird if it was a dude.
Yeah.
Like, if it was a dude, I'd like obviously his conversation with a woman is like, "Hi, this is Dave Portnoy. I'm calling you in response to your article about being a misogynist and all that." But if it was a dude, I'd be like, "Bro, what are you doing?"
I know. I'm just saying.
Are you a guy? Like, what are you doing right here?
It's like you said. It's pretty apropos considering, like, to feed into the whole like sisterhood narrative. Like, this is like a feminist, like, woman issue.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.